She was once the woman behind golf's golden boy Tiger Woods. Elin Nordegren was silent, graceful, and always just out of reach. But after she experienced one of the most public betrayals in sports history, she suddenly disappeared from the public's eye. But what exactly happened to Elin Nordegren, and was she destroyed by the public betrayal? Well, it turns out that Elin quietly resurfaced somewhere no one expected, and she's currently living a life that would leave you absolutely stunned. You may have heard the headlines, but the real truth about her divorce from Tiger Woods never made it to the front page. And when you see how she's currently living, you'll be surprised. Before she became one of the most talked about women in sports media history, Elin Nordegren lived a quiet and disciplined life in Stockholm, Sweden, a world away from the relentless spotlight that would later consume her. Born on January 1st, 1980, Elin was raised in an educated and politically engaged family. Her mother, Barbro Holmberg, was a respected politician who served as Sweden's Minister for Migration and Asylum Policy, while her father, Thomas Nordegren, was a well-known radio journalist and foreign correspondent. From a young age, Elin was surrounded by serious-minded individuals who valued privacy and intellect. Elin wasn't drawn to fame. She studied diligently, worked part-time jobs, and occasionally modeled to support herself. Although she appeared in some Swedish magazines, she never pursued modeling full-time. Her move to the United States happened by chance. While working in a clothing store, she met Mia Pernevik, wife of Swedish golfer Jesper Pernevik. Impressed by Elin's demeanor, Mia offered her a job as a nanny for their children. Elin accepted and moved to Florida. Jesper was deeply involved in professional golf, and through him, Elin met American sports celebrities, including Tiger Woods. At the time, Tiger was at the peak of his career, and several golfers were interested in meeting Elin, but Tiger made the biggest impression. Initially, Elin wasn't interested in dating him. Jesper admitted that she had no desire to be involved in the chaos of celebrity life, but after months of persistence, she agreed to date him. What followed was a whirlwind romance. It began with private dinners and secret getaways, and quickly evolved into one of the most public relationships in sports. In 2003, they got engaged in South Africa, and in 2004, they married in Barbados at the ultra-luxurious Sandy Lane Resort. The event was extremely private and heavily secured, signaling how drastically Elin's life had changed. The couple later settled in Windermere, Florida, in a mansion equipped with private docks and high security. Despite her fame, Elin remained private, rarely giving interviews or making public appearances. Meanwhile, Tiger was everywhere, winning tournaments and building a billion-dollar brand. In 2007, their daughter Sam was born, followed by their son Charlie in 2009. To the public, they appeared to be a perfect family, vacationing, attending events, and keeping a clean public image. Elin stayed away from interviews and tabloids, rejecting even well-paid offers. But behind closed doors, the pressure of living in Tiger's shadow grew. Elin missed the anonymity of her earlier life. Simple things like shopping without paparazzi or taking a walk in peace. Even though the couple kept their life private, including their wedding photos, the curiosity around her only intensified. She became the mystery woman behind the icon, but even mysteries eventually unravel. As Tiger's fame soared, the pressure mounted. Tiger began dealing with physical pain, including surgeries and heavy medication. Reports suggested he developed insomnia and grew distant from Elin. Then came the breaking point. On Thanksgiving weekend in 2009, Tiger crashed his car near their home. Initial reports called it minor, but rumors swirled. Elin had allegedly found suspicious messages on his phone, leading to an argument. It was rumored that she smashed the SUV window as he tried to drive away. The incident sparked intense media scrutiny. In the days that followed, multiple women came forward claiming affairs with Tiger. The scandal exploded. Sponsors dropped him. His reputation crumbled. Through all this, Elin said nothing. She didn't give interviews or react publicly. Despite the chaos, she remained composed. In August 2010, she filed for divorce. It was finalized quietly, with both parents sharing custody of their children. Reports estimated her settlement around $100 million. making it one of the most expensive celebrity divorces ever. But Elin didn't flaunt it. She focused on her children and their privacy. Paparazzi continued to follow her, capturing mundane moments like grocery runs and park visits, but she stayed silent. Eventually, she gave a single interview to People magazine, admitting she had been blindsided and was embarrassed not to have seen the signs, but she emphasized her desire to protect her children and move forward. So where is Elin now? After years of silence, Elin re-emerged, not as a celebrity, but as a quiet figure living life on her own terms. She pursued a degree in psychology and focused on motherhood. She even welcomed a child with her new partner, former NFL player Jordan Cameron. They live privately in Florida, far from the media storm that once surrounded her. Elin's story is one of resilience, strength, and grace under fire. She proved that even after betrayal and public humiliation, it is possible to rebuild quietly and powerfully, from being the quiet girl from Stockholm to the wife of a sports icon, to a mother of 3 living life out of the spotlight. Elin Nordegren has crafted a remarkable second act. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the story of Elin Nordegren, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Hollywood Star News for more real stories behind the headlines.